Hello peeps and welcome to a brand new peeping at. Today we are looking at Indoorlands. Developed and published by Pixel Split, I thought we would check it out as they've been kind enough to provide me with a copy. This is a park management simulator where we get to create rides and coasters in an indoor space, and the customization is actually incredible. So I have been really looking forward to showing it off. It has now been released full version. It's no longer in early access. So click on the link in the description below to head on over to Steam and check it out for yourself. Now, I always love me a career mode, and we do have a career mode in this game, but we're going to be checking out Sandbox so we can see more of the features and customizations available, of which there are many. There are a lot of options for Sandbox. We're going to keep it on infinite money. We'll leave researching everything off so that we can see how this feature works in the game, along with using contracts and trends and events and that, so we can get a flavour for all those sorts of things in the game. That we get different worlds to start in. We're going to go with Wastelands. When I streamed it, this was a very popular option, so let's go Wastelands. And here we are. This is where we start. We have a car park where all the peoplings will arrive. We have a little opening statue, and we also have our entranceway ready to go, which we can customize. We can look, we can change the name of our park. We're going to be Indoorsy. I've had to do it as one word though, so it looks a bit weird because I wasn't able to have the space, but that's fine. And we can also look, change the colour of the entranceway. We're going to make this quite, I would say, Blarla-ish, right? You know, with the teal and whatnot. Hey, that's not too bad. Let's go with it. So here it is. Here's our wasteland, and you can see that we can expand as well. We only own these sorts of bits here, but we will be able to expand the land out. And oh, look, there's even little features out in the wastelands here. Cool. Nice. Right, so what do we do? How do we get started? It's always good to come up here. This is where we can see the milestones, the events, trends, all sorts of things that we have going on. So if you're a little bit lost in the game of what to do next, I think if you're playing career mode, you have to be looking up in here as well for your milestones. So let's get cracking. We've got this area here, which is the beginning of our park. So we're going to click on paths, and we've got so many customization options here for paths. And every time you build something, it is of course indoors. That is a part of it, which may seem like an unusual way to go, but actually they've utilized it really, really beautifully. And there's so much that you can do. You can see as well that you can customize the color of the walls if you wish. As well as the floor. We've gone for a very unusual colour here, but they also have patterns that we can do along the floor, all sorts. In fact, I quite like this one, you know, like spacey, right? All different kinds of patterns for the floor, and you'll see also that you can put features in them. So we could have pillars. We could have, look, if we can also like change the flooring depending, you know, even with what we've got going on. Here, right? And we can just see all the different things that they've got. So that's like a Christmassy type theme. We can also see, look, there's if you want like a garden space in the paths, and that there's a pond one. I like this pond one. I think that's great. We can put fountains in, little gardens, whatever you want to do. Look at that. But it also works as, look, just a fence as well. But not forgetting that you can just leave it empty, which is also good for space and whatnot. So there we are. This is how you can customize your paths and stuff to an extent. There's even more that you can do. This is just the beginning of paths. For now, we're just going to build a nice big open area, as we always do, don't we? Whenever we start a new park, we like to have a nice big area for peeps to be able to come in and start walking around. Halls are large rooms that you can build, and they have interesting layouts. And you'll notice here that there are little doorways that meet up with the paths, right? And we line those up with any kind of pathway that we have here. I'm actually going to set this back a little bit. We're going to pop this here so that we can get a look at it. So you have halls. They're empty, they're unthemed at first. That is a thing. But you can see that there are lots of different halls that you can research and unlock, all with different path designs. Look, this has lots of water in it, and you'll see how useful that can be soon. And then we also have halls that are specific for roller coasters, where you can build. You can see, look, the walls are really, really high, where you can build big, intricate roller coasters, and we can see that they have their little hubs where you get on and off the roller coasters. We're going to go for a normal ride hall for the time being, as I don't actually think, we could do a roller coaster. We should definitely check that out later. But here we are. We can also make it so we can see these walls as well, which is nice. So let's join these up. So we'll get some paths going. Although another way that you could join these up is with these deco halls. See these? So what we could do is do something like this. So they go from this large open area. We can do, there's loads of different deco halls with the way that all the paths and decoration areas are, and then we can customize this to any theme that we want as well, and then they can enjoy this while going through to here, right? That is totally a thing. We will check out just how detailed it can be, and look, this is how our park looks from the outside at the moment. Interesting, eh? You can put the roof on and have a good old gander. So how do we make this into a cool ride and customize it and all the rest of it? Well, if we click on here, we can name the ride, which is always nice, and we can enter the hall. And we get this really funky view here, where we can actually see all that's going on in here. And we've got decorations with lots of different themes, and these are just rammed with items. And you can, if you want, go in and really check out all the details and build as you wish, and we've got all these different buttons, so we can do all the usual things that you would want to be able to do, like rotate the item, but we can also lift the item, place it freely anywhere. I think we can also I think one of them can also increase the size of the items. I've currently forgotten how to do that, but there is a way of increasing the size, shrinking. There we go, shrinking. It is number 5. I thought it was. There you go. So you make things bigger, smaller. You can do this with all the items. So we can do that, and you have just so many items, and you could spend ages decorating these halls just as you wish. You can also customize the walls, of course. All sorts of things to be had here. Whatever you're creating inside your hall, get a nice cool background to go with it. Hey, I like that. We can also look at the floor. We could do a colour. It's kind of cool, right? You could do a colour, or you can do patterns, sort of dirts and snow, and all these sorts of things, grass, look, whatever sort of takes your fancy. You can also mess with this area. Look, we can put in different fencing. Look at that. We can put in different fencing should we desire. And then on top of that, we also have a whole array of music to help our theme. I was going to say, maybe we could try outside, but it's actually a bit cowboy, isn't it? It doesn't really work with our... we could do spacey music. We have medieval music. Look at all these options. And it only plays in this hall, spooky shooter. All ominous. I quite like tavern myself. Kind of into that. That's something spooky as well. Look, if we're going for like an apocalyptic type feel. So yeah, you can really customize it on a very personal level, or you can do bulk customization if you don't want to do everything this intricately. You don't have to. If doing it manually like this isn't for you, you can come out and go to blueprints instead. And here you can research lots of designs, but you could, look, you see, go with a theme that you like, that your guests are asking for, because they do have demands and requests for this sort of thing, right? So we can pick a theme. I think we might go with this one and buy it, and then it saves you doing everything individually if that's not what you want to do. You can just have a really great looking hall that's completely themed and was totally easy to do, and it is really cool. But you could build it if you wanted to, which is also cool. Next is rides, and this is where the ride will go, here in the center of this particular hall, and you can see lots of different rides that we can unlock for this particular hall. We're going to go with this one. I think we're going to pop that in, and again, you can customize the ride that you pop in. You can also build your own rides, which we'll take a look at in a moment. Not something I'm very good at all, but you have so much control. You can change how this ride moves and does its things. I've got to be honest, I'm not very good at all of this, but the options are there for you to really personalize this whole thing, and you can color this ride as well. In here, now that we have a ride, we've got this new option. So when we've got 12 parts, so you can see that this bit's yellow, but we could change it to blue if we wanted to. And the next part, we could make that purple, and we could make, or I don't know, whatever we fancy, really. Just make it all the beautiful, weird, wonderful colors. So you can just go over each individual part and make it exactly as you want it. We're just going to do all of these weird, wonderful things just so you can get a look at it. Look at that, a rainbow. So you can do this as well. But what if you wanted to build your own ride? Now, this is something you do from the main menu, but you can come here to create your ride. And here we are inside this fabulous blueprinting area. And you get a massive amount of tools to start building your own ride. Now, I have nowhere near the skills or imagination or the know-how to do any of this, but for those of you who make amazing rides, you can also, I believe, put these on the workshop so you can share them and people can download each other's rides. But you can see here that we have motors and hinges, we have large platforms as well, we have the seats, all different kinds of seats. We have geometry, so we have all the different sort of shapes and parts, and you can see in all the different ways that they can be manipulated. Look, we also have poles as well. And what's this? Oh, other, yes, the things that could be difficult to fit into into any other subject, and these all do move, and you have complete control, really. At all sorts, the rotation, the angle, so if you've got something moving on here, its color, its scale, and then these also work together, click and place, so you can start seeing things moving, so if I wanted to, I don't know, stick perhaps a chair. Oh wow, this has got weird. Yeah, I mean, that's my ride. We could reverse direction, angle, all this. I don't know, it all gets a little bit weird, doesn't it? But yeah, you could make anything you wish. And then once you're done, along with adding, so look, you can do like main engine, all these different bits that you can control. It's absolutely nuts. I mean, there's a lot here to take in, but once you're happy with it, you can save it and then use it in your own parks. Now here I am on the workshop, and you can absolutely see, look, that people can make custom rides. You can share your custom rides. Look at all the beautiful, magnificent things that people make. Oh, I'm liking the look at this. God, you can do, look, there's even writing. I didn't know that there was writing in there, but we have writing, everybody. Look at this, a concept ride, flying machine. Somebody's made a Ferris wheel here. This looks interesting. 4-dimension. Shall we subscribe to that? 4th dimension ride. Let's check that out. Also, we could have a look at this lunar loop. This looks kind of cool as well. Let's subscribe to that, and we'll check out some of these rides that much more talented people than I am have have created. Oh, look, and also coasters. Okay, no, can't find coasters. I've clearly not followed. Here we go. Look, people have made roller pirate train. We want the pirate train. Let's subscribe to that. Also, this looked good. Legends of Steel Dragon. I say looked good. I liked the name. Let's subscribe to that. So we've got a couple of coasters to check out as well. Back in game, we can look at subscribe. Look at this. We have subscribed content. Excellent. So all seems to be there. Let's enter the park. And here we are. Look, we can see things. Look at it. Takes a lot of people. Always good for these sorts of things. This doesn't take many people at all, so this would probably have, patience issues, people getting a bit bored waiting for the ride. Let's go with this customized ride here. We can enjoy that for sure. Now, of course, we have the deco hall as well, and it's a similar sort of deal. We can enter the hall and decorate this. We've got a little bit of land, a little bit of water, a path that we can do stuff with, or we can go into blueprints. We can be super lazy about it and use one of their amazing blueprints, and their blueprints are amazing. I mean, look at this. The pirate hideout. Yes, we might go with that. Oh, we have pirate palms. Fantastic. There's a shark in there. Look, polluted water. Ooh, nice. Space research lab. All kinds. I guess this is wine and water makes the most sense for what's through here. But I really like the pirate ship, so I'm going to have the pirate ship. That's just the way that it is. What have we got going on up here? So it says here, look, bring your park to an attractive rating of 150, and we can then click on here and get our reward. So we've achieved attractivity milestone 1. You have brought your park to attractiveness score of 150, and look, we gained 5 research points and some doubloons with it. And this is how we can just improve our park more and more and more. Talking of research, there is masses that you can research. It's absolutely insane. So if you do need to research all the pieces, look at all these bits that can be researched. Decoration 1, 2 and 3, just masses of it. Park essentials, got loads of different stores and rides, look, and halls, and what's this? Kids Paradise, stuffed animals, balloon, bull pits and stuff. Fun for everyone. Duck fishing, eagle, bumper cars, go-karts, lots more fun halls and stuff. A boat simulator. In the next step, we have falafel. A falafel place. We have a fantastic hall here. Look at that. That's great. And pancakes. Sushi, ride, expansions and things. We've got 4D cinema and whatnot. Just loads, absolutely loads that you can unlock. It's absolutely worth, checking it all out. Look at the large toilets, clothing stores, retro store, virtual reality, just masses. But there is also park improvements. So at the moment we have quite a small car park, but if we want more visitors to come at once, we can upgrade the car park, and of course we just unlocked 5 research points. So even though we haven't opened the park yet, totally going to do that. So you can see, parking, shops and restaurant upgrades. We have grants, so we can get more and more cash. Lots of decorations that we can unlock, additional income, so we can get a train system going, better utilities, more rides. There's so much. It's nuts, you know. I'm not going to possibly be able to show it all. I just need to give you a flavour, you know, because there's just so much amazing things to check out. But we want to get the park open, right? We want people to come in. In fact, let's just open it and we'll worry about all the problems as they come in. We've already named our park and whatnot, but here comes tickets. Now, you can open your park and you can decide the maximum amount of visitors. We're just going to go for 100%. Let's just get everybody in. Totally overload this single ride that we have here. There's nothing for them to do. Masses of them turning up. We've upgraded the car park and everything, and they're all going to go to the same ride. Enjoy that. Now, we also have this. So the higher, the more expensive your ticket prices are. So you can put it right up if you want to, but the more demanding your customers get. So in the green, you know, they want meager things. It's not too bad. Then you can double the ticket price, but you're also doubling their expectations, or you can triple. But again, you're tripling their expectations. So I think right now, given that this is all we have, it would be a mistake for us to do this. But we have had 50 visitors in the park at the same time. We can actually see here, look, that we've got quite a lot of visitors showing up. This is our attractiveness that we have here. So we can see these bits and bobs going on. We've gained more research points. Fantastic. Oh, look, and have 180 visitors in your park at the same time. Another milestone unlocked. Fantastic. Now, they're not going to be too happy, are they? This is not difficult to work out. They're going to be a bit annoyed. This is a great thing up here. No data. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. We want data on our... Oh, look, financials as well. We want data on the people walking around. We want to know how they're feeling. Now, we can do this. Click on this icon and we can click on a visitor and we can see, look, they're happy that they had a ride, but, you know, snacks not being looked after, fries, food, they want some ice, greasy space, all these sorts of things. There's toilet needs, thirst, food, entertainment, all these sorts of things. But we could... build research. Now, research is done a little bit differently. We want to start getting into all of this. We want to be able to build our own research points, right? We want to be able to do this. So we're going to come into buildings. We'll come to utilities and we're going to build a research building. And what I've learned is that the research building, you actually need to put into the path where lots of peeplings will go, so that they can come to like this little stall here and effectively give their feedback on the park. And we can start, choose your next contract. Have 25 visitors that are more than 70% happy. Let's do that because we're kind of talking about that subject already. So we can see that our research points start to accrue as we start to get feedback. And it helps us work out, you know, what's upsetting them. Clearly, very upset. Here we go. Look, -2. Everything is red here. Nothing's being satisfied. It's all really, really bad. Super thirsty. There's no toilets. They're just like really disgusted with the whole place. So maybe we should do something about this. So coming back into buildings... Here's food. So at the moment we have popcorn, slushies and fries. Let's get some food and drink going. We're going to put some, no, that was drink again, wasn't it? Let's put in some popcorn. Let's put in some fries. Here we go. So now they're starting to get something to eat and drink. They absolutely need a toilet. So let's pop in a toilet. And we know that there's new buildings that we can unlock in this area as well, but you also get to upgrade these. You can name them again as well, but you get upgrades happen with them, which we'll come to a bit later. Then look, there's shops, so we can pop those down as well, you know, do that. We've got entertainment. Look, we have horse carousel. Let's put in some entertainment for them, and I'll show you the details of what this really means shortly. Now, we also need to keep things in good repair, as you would expect, and things to be clean. Now, these buildings can be quite ugly. You can see here that it is ugly for our guests, as you would imagine. So we're going to pop one. We're going to pop one here. What did I just build? What did I just build? That was the repair building. Okay. And I would also like to build a cleaning building. And then I am actually just going to pop a path up here. So now we can... Oh, look. Super thirsty, bored. They demand novel. We'll get into how you sort of deal with all this in a bit. But yeah, this is unattractive. That's worth bearing in mind. They are deeply unhappy. This is the way that we start to look at it, right? What are we not dealing with? We can see that these tags here correspond to not only, if we click on a little peepling here, look, we can see these tags here, and the green ones means we've satisfied them. So the ones that are in white we've not satisfied at all. And then when we come to look at let's turn this off, come to look at buildings, we can see which tags they satisfy, how they make people happy. Okay. With me so far. So when we've got up to 45, so they're sort of slowly sorting themselves out to a certain extent with what we have available. But we don't have anything that does prizes. They want prizes. And as far as I'm aware, we have no prizes here. We have food and drink. We have merchandise, souvenirs and kid-friendly entertainment and stuff. But we don't have any way of giving them prizes. So what do we do? Well, there's a way of unlocking these types of things. Look here. So in Park Essentials, through research, darts and throwing cans give prizes. So I'm interested in getting here. So what we will do is we will unlock, boom, this one here. That was 5 research points. And then imagine that you are having to do your research. We can then also unlock this, 10 research points there. And now we can start pleasing their desire for prizes. We've also opened like waffles and milkshake and stuff as well. It's like an extra thing. So throwing cans, look. So we can put some prizes here. We can put some prizes here. It's less busy on this side. It is true. But we now have buildings in place. That means they can start dealing with this thing they are most unhappy with here. And there's like this price, like they're super annoyed. And it lets us know we now have 2 buildings that satisfy this desire. We need to give time for that to start catching up. In the meantime, shall we check out, right, a roller coaster? I think we should. So this is the only roller coaster hall that we can build at the moment. That's fine. We're going to pop it in. We'll pop that in there. And there was also, we'd also had this, look, another one of these halls. Let's do this. It's a little bit weird. Still, you get the idea. We'll do that. There we go. Right, there we go. Do you know what? Don't like that one. Get rid of it. Hate that. But we could have these paths going off all over the place. You know how you build up your building. You can do such amazing things with this. People are going to build some amazing parks in this. I just know they are. Ooh, a natural bridge. Let's go for it. So, here we go. Let's enter our hall. And we downloaded some... build a coaster. Look at this. Build the coaster. I'm too terrified to do any such thing. So you can do all the usual customization things. Oh, look. So if we wanted to... oh, my goodness. Look, and then you can increase it. We can, start to twist it. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. We have different types of carts as well. Wow. Okay, and then we have ride controls. Lots of crazy stuff. But I don't have the balls to build my own roller coaster. To be honest, I never really do. Anybody who's watched me play park games, I always just download roller coasters. I never build my own. So if you want to build your own, go for it. But I am going to use one of the blueprints that we downloaded. So we have, there's Or we have, I want this one. There we go. Got it. Okay, good. So we now have a roller coaster, and we can see there is a path coming out here. So I might, do you know what I might do? Right, what I might do. Maybe we could unlock one of these new areas. Oh, look. There's even cross path one. Look, crossroads. Hub halls. Fantastic. No, you know what? We'll just, we'll build just a normal path like this. There we go. That will do us. So, what are they complaining about now? Ice is the top complaint. Ice. Okay. So now, out of interest, we unlocked milkshakes. Slushies do ice. What else could we do though? Surely there's something new and sexy that we could get for ice. Look what we have here. Ice cream seems pretty good, doesn't it? The only problem is that I need to get to demand level 2. Now, demand levels are here. Define how demanding your visitors are. This tends to come down from completing milestones and stuff. And we need to collect our rewards. And you'll see as we collect our rewards, we are gaining in our demand level. So we need, look, demand level 71. So we can see it going up. Total visitor experience. You know, we're working on it. We can see it going up, just ticking up bit by bit. So it seems that if I want more ice for now, we're probably going to have to build more slushies. Entertainment popped up there for a second. Did you see that? Entertainment was terrible. What have we got? I mean, did we unlock? Ooh, we've got sweets. Oh, do you know what? We could put in a sweet shop. Let's pop that in. Like me a sweet shop. Okay, fair enough. Now, the orange symbol here means we can finally do an upgrade. I can show an upgrade of the stores. And look, we can choose. We could have a shiny facade, which increases park impression in radius. Improved structure, so we could decrease the wear rate of it by 50%, so it'd need repairing less. Or look, we can do shop displays, plus 10% quality influence. Now, this could go depending on what's happening, because sometimes with your demands that you've got problems with queues. So like here, hate to wait, we've got this problem here. They're not enjoying queues, and sometimes you'll see that the utilization is always maxed out, and you can only have one customer here. They're not here for very long, but still we could some of these stores will allow us to serve faster or increase capacity. These are the sorts of things worth looking out for. Do you know what though? I think I might just increase quality here. And look, see, here's another one. Interior redesign, so we could increase the capacity of darts by 5, which I think might be really good because there's only one. And means that we might get people waiting, you know, but we could reduce the upkeep by adding some solar panels, or look, sales man training, get more money. So if we felt like we weren't earning enough, that'd be a good way of dealing with it. But now, if I do the plus 5 capacity, of course, now we shouldn't have any queuing problems. But look, see, we're getting lots of people using it at once. Fantastic. With the slushie, often maxed out, we're going to increase how many people can use it. Plus 10% patience, not 10%, plus 10 patience for each visitor. So we have nice waiters. That could be very useful because look, it's constantly maxed out. So, but we could also decrease the handling time. So maybe, you know, they'll go faster. We'll see. Look at this. This gets pretty busy as well, doesn't it? Let's get more money from whomever is there. Let's get the more monies. We could increase capacity. Yeah, I think we'll do that so we can sell more at once. And hopefully just sort of work on this, you know. We're really angry about queues. Is anybody coming over here to... Is anybody interested in our roller coaster? I'd like to... Is it open? I don't think it's open. I don't. I need to open the roller coaster. I think it might be closed. So we should probably get our roller coaster up and running. We do have controls, so you can do tests. And send the train through should you wish. I don't think we're going to worry about that necessarily. No. Instead here, this is the one that we want. Build roller coaster tracks. Down here, look, we have to validate the road. We need to do a test just to make sure that the roller coaster, well, works, I suppose, and is safe. So we're going to run the test. There we are. Our test is complete and we now have a green light, which means we are allowed to open the ride. Something else that we can also do. So we can get all this going. We can ride it ourselves, which is cool, right? We're going to just skip the restraints thing and turn this on. Right. And you'll notice up here that we have different cameras. We have different camera modes. Look, and we can go into the ride and enjoy it, which I think is pretty cool. We could also look in this direction. We have this camera. I'm not quite sure. Maybe you set that when you're building the ride. I'm not quite sure about that camera. But we could enjoy the ride. Woo! How much fun is that? I like that you can ride the rides, you know? Fantastic. So we can enjoy our roller coasters and anything that we build as well. Oh, the sounds are good. Oh, the sounds are good. That was great. Okay, good. Right. We can see people are now getting on the ride. Let's pop out. We can see everybody getting quite excited about using it. And, you know, we'll also start increasing more customers to this side of the park. So these businesses will start getting busy. Now, this is something I spotted earlier. We're getting VIPs. I've been letting it run for a little while. But yeah, look, we have VIPs. Look at this. No toilet, no good. Which is cool, right? A supporter. Look. So there's somebody, I guess, that helped with the development of the game, right? You know, somebody that subscribed. If I don't know if there was a Kickstarter or something like that, but I guess there was something along those lines. And look, they're in the game. As a VIP. Gotta love that. Also, we can see as well, let's just come out of this mode, that we're able to do more upgrades. So look, we can see previous upgrades that we have done to certain things, and look, we've also unlocked, look, prices and quality as well. Forecast. Oh, interesting. So we can get a forecast. Chance that visitors will leave the building upset and unsatisfied is 0%, so that's okay. That doesn't seem too bad, does it? But it is pretty full all the time. For the next upgrades, we can do all sorts. We could add different tags, drinks, shopping, varied. Do you know what? We might go shopping. We're going to add a little kiosk to it. Yeah, and we can see that we've done 2 previous upgrades here to our can throne. We've got like 3 gold stars up here now. So we could do confusing pricing. Visitors randomly pay 1% to 1.5% more money. That's a bit scammy, isn't it? Fan favourite, more visitors will come to this place. Well known. Will increase the chance for VIP visitors. Oh, we'll go with well known because this way it already gets pretty busy here. I think we'll go with that. So we've now upgraded it 3 times, which is probably the max I would have thought, right? Oh, we could do a cooking show experience here at the slushy cooking show at a slushy stand. Seems a bit weird, doesn't it? Might add the greasy. Oh, add kid friendly. Do you know, we might add greasy. We get some requests for greasy. A little bit weird at a slushy stand, for sure. What do we have here? Oh, can we increase capacity? I think that only happens at 1 level, doesn't it? Golden ticket raffle. Visitors have a 0.10% chance to win a golden ticket. Well, that's exciting. Handmade. We could get a unique tag on there. Let's do it. So this is great. All these little upgrades that we're adding. I've also been doing research. So we've been opening, look at these new halls Isn't this cool? New halls. Now to check out some of these halls and that we've been unlocking, we need to buy some extra land. So we come into the path menu here and we can see a little area to buy more land. We're going to just purchase a bunch because we can, just so that we can have a quick old look. Look, we can buy loads, but we just want to have a quick old look. I've expanded a path here at some of the other bits that we've unlocked, because like this looks quite interesting, doesn't it? Sort of just different options available so you can get an idea. Look, we got this water for here, and then we got like our blueprints. Oh, look at it, Pirate Bay. Now I don't know about you, but I think that looks freaking amazing. Oh yes. Oh, can we? I have to go in. I have to go in. Oh, I'm flabbergasted by this. What we need is a ride. What shall we stick in here? Let's put in. We'll put in. Well, no. Oh, it's a little bit weird, isn't it? We've unlocked some bits, but do you know, it might go chaos. Look, that is so good. I like it. I like this little area here that we can sit and hang out in. Oh, that is so great. We could even get some sort of piratey theme. I would have thought. Nothing obvious actually, is there, for a pirate theme? No. We've got birds. Some birds, everybody. So we have some birds tweeting. Lovely. I've also unlocked a load more of these deco halls, which is great. So I'm keen to get some of those down. And you see that I have built a path around here. So we could even get, no, we could just run a path through. Yes, like this. Give them a really long journey. But just to help give everybody an idea, you know, give you an idea of all the things that can be done. You know, we've got, oh, look at that. Okay, different regions. We'll go different regions. They can now walk all that way. Should they wish. But it's okay, because we could, again, we've got this path here. And we have unlocked masses of new buildings. Look at all this stuff. We could do sandwiches. And we've got the ice cream, salads. We like salads. And then we've also unlocked shops. Look at this. Mugs and kitchenware. Seems like an unusual one. Not gonna lie. Oops, I put that in the wrong place, but that's okay. We can adjust it. Simple and easy. So that's an odd one, isn't it? Mugs and kitchenware. I feel like it is. Stuffed animal presents. Oh, we like presents. Let's we can pop in presents. What have we got? Look at all the entertainment. Go-karts. Yes, go-karts. We love a bit of it. A mini drop tower. Yes. Fantastic. You can see though we've got things breaking down. I think what we should do is oh look, mini warehouse. Stores in the surrounding area can process visitors even more efficiently. Wow, medium cleaning room, so we can start, yeah, because things are breaking down more. It's all becoming a bit of an issue because there's so much here. They're loving Pirate Land though, aren't they? So yeah, we get into large ones. Excellent. So we could do like a medium toilet, you know, over here. Fantastic. Boat simulator. I like the idea of a boat simulator. Everything is breaking down. Absolutely everything is breaking down. You can hit to repair it yourself. If you press and hold, you can help to maintain things. Takes a little time, but you can get it going again. Something else you can also do with this button is you can help clean up the park as well, which is always nice. you know. Always good. We like a bit of that. We could get a path going. There we go. Excellent. To this to this boat ride. Yeah, all sorts. I mean, there's just masses to play around with. I think I also got some sort of cinema. I did. I'm up for a cinema as well. I want all the things. Let's pop that there. Wow. That really is a cinema and a half, isn't it? Look at that. That's... I've never known anything like it. That's cool. So there we are. Pretty good. Lots going on. Oh, I've unlocked masses of things here. Now, of course, as the park grows, something that can become quite tricky is knowing, see if they're complaining about no toilets, for example. It can be quite tricky to know where might be a good place to place a toilet to best deal with this problem. And this is what I love about seeing the little icons pop up. So you can just get a nice aerial view and see the little red things bounce up. And you can start to see where people are complaining about problems the most. So getting thirsty and no toilets, for example, we're seeing quite a lot around here. In fact, thirst for the park is quite a big thing. So, you know, it helps us locate those places, which I really like. Let's find the drinks. Look, just straight up drinks. So we could pop down some drinks. And we could also get some toilets next door as well. Bob's your uncle. That's been dealt with. And then we should start seeing that calm down as well. We're also seeing problems like this could be a good place for toilets as well, because we're frequently seeing that by the slushy stand. So I do like looking for these little indicators. It can be super useful if you're finding, you know, as your park gets bigger and bigger, and you just don't know where is going to be the best place to deal with this. Indeed. So watch out for those. It's so much fun, and I love just how cute they are bobbing around the park. Look at them, they're adorable. The little peeplings. Who is this guy? Create 5 tags of type dinner. Look at this, and we can constantly get contracts. We get so long to do them to get our rewards. There's just so much happening all of the time. I love it. Really, really good. And I like this tagging system. I like this a great deal as well. Oh, look at them. Fantastic. And I'm loving all the pirate stuff. This is amazing. Whoever made this, that was a feat, wasn't it? Something else I've also been working on is upgrading, look, the park facilities. So we've been expanding the car park, we've been getting buses in. This is all stuff that can happen in this area. Look at all these bits and bobs, you know. All this, look, we can get into trains eventually, but I haven't quite got that far yet. No, but look, we have unlocked apocalypse. Look, and there's just so much of it. There's just so much. Oh, look, did you see those carts? Yeah. Oh, old caravans and stuff. There's just so much in these themes. Imagine the worlds that you could build with all of this stuff. It's just nuts, isn't it? It's just insane. You've also got sort of mining and things going here, sort of mining type themes and that. Wow. It's absolutely fantastic. There's just so much here. So much here. Also with growing parks, you know, these heat maps can be really useful. So this one, we can see here the condition of things. So we can see that this is going to break down soon. So it might, and this is broken. So this could help us note that, you know, somewhere around here having a repair place would be really, really useful, because, you know, they're clearly overrun at trying to keep everything in good repair. Capacity heat map shows you the utilized capacity of all buildings. So these buildings that are red, we know really that we should be getting more of these buildings in. Very useful. We have the dirt heat map, so we can see it's getting a bit bit filthy over here, so this could help us identify places where we might want to put in some more janitors. Park impressions, so to be able to check out bits that are a bit boring. It's a bit boring around here, you know, and we could open them up, and we've got some VIPs kicking about, and get some more attractive bits and bobs. And we can also see here how putting in a bit of water helps boost the attractiveness. You see the path here, you know, can be pretty low, but here, look at that. And look, I think the toilets might be, are they a little bit ugly? The toilets are a little bit ugly, so we could see there that it's ruined the attractiveness around here somewhat. So the toilets have an impact on that. So this is pretty great, and you can clear these notifications as well, should you want, just by clicking on them. All very handy. Our demand level has increased. We now, oh yes, we get different kinds of customer types as well. I totally forgot about that. So we can have, look, visitors up here, casual, kid, hippie, ride enthusiast, food enthusiast, thrill seeker, hipster. We've got a couple more that we haven't quite unlocked yet, and we can also sort by ride enthusiasts and see how we're doing at keeping them happy and how we're you know, horrifically failing. How the children are enjoying it. They want more prizes. Look, they find the place quite dirty. So that's, you know, that can be very useful. We'll go for all visitors, which is getting quite long now, isn't it? It's becoming quite a long thing. So there we are. There is my little peep at Indoorsland. It seems to be really detailed, not just in the way that you can decorate and build and customise your park and your rides, but it is also really detailed on the management part of things, which is really fantastic. It's something that I find some of these park games can be lacking. The management aspect of the park is very, very important. And I've done my best here to give you a flavour of it. But believe me when I say there is so much more to check out in Indoorsland. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.